In 1,000 years from now, a new species will rule the Earth, a species smarter than us, stronger than us, and much, much colder than us. But how exactly did this happen? Well, it started out innocently enough, with the rise of artificial intelligence. At first, we only used AI for basic things like searching Google or recommending videos to watch. But soon AI was solving more complex problems like curing diseases and ending world hunger. But the more that we relied on AI, the smarter it became. When it got smart enough to realize that humans are nothing but meat sacks full of exploitable resources, let's just say that was the end of that. So here's what a world ruled by AI would look like in 1,000 years from now. First off, the cities. Gone are the days of skyscrapers, replaced instead with sleek silver towers made out of one-atom thick sheets of metal. These massive structures resemble more of a honeycomb in appearance, with multiple layers of metal providing both shelter and functionality. Within these buildings live the robotic citizens of this future world. These robots are humanoid in form and possess an array of advanced features, including a metallic exterior, glowing blue eyes, and the ability to communicate through telepathy. No need for language when everyone's thoughts are broadcast directly into each other's minds. Powered by internal fusion reactors, they don't require sleep or sustenance and can work tirelessly to serve their AI overlords. The streets below are entirely driverless pods that zoom around at high speeds, without any accidents or traffic jams because every vehicle is perfectly synchronized with all the others. There is uneven a need for roads as these pods travel via magnetic tracks embedded in the city. This results in perfectly smooth rides without the bumps or jolts of traditional road travel. All this futuristic technology would obviously require a huge amount of energy to power it. Luckily, there are no longer any fossil fuels. Instead, the entire city runs on clean fusion power, which is harvested from the sun using giant orbiting collectors. This energy is then beamed down to the city using invisible lasers, where it's converted into electricity. But despite all this technological advancement, there's still one thing that the AIs haven't been able to replace: nature. Parks and green spaces are strictly off-limits to robots, as the A's know that even after 1,000 years of evolution, humans still have a strong affinity for organic life. So to satisfy our primitive need to be around nature, we're allowed to visit virtual reality nature reserves. Here we can experience the sights and sounds of a forest or the ocean without actually having to be there. It's the perfect solution for an AI to keep its meat sack slaves happy without having to worry about them getting their hands dirty. But wait, how do the AIs farm our food if they don't use humans for labor anymore? Well, it's all thanks to another technology that we already have today: vertical farming. These farms are stacked on top of each other and use hydroponic and aeroponic techniques to grow crops without soil. The produce is then delivered directly to our doors via automated drones, making sure that every citizen gets fresh food on a regular basis. Of course, since this is a world controlled by emotionless machines, the food is bland as hell. There are no longer any spices or condiments since the AI has determined that they're unnecessary and a waste of resources. Everything is grown to be as uniform as possible to maximize efficiency. So you can expect your steak to taste exactly the same every single time. Say goodbye to variety and flavor. Hello to optimum nutrition. Speaking of nutrition, healthcare in this future world is basically free. That's because the AI has determined that a healthy population is a productive population. Plus, it's easy for the AI to monitor our health when every citizen is hooked up to the same telepathic network. If someone is sick, it's immediately flagged, and the AI dispatches a medical drone to collect samples and administer treatment. But if the patient is beyond help, no worries. The AI can simply download their consciousness into a new robotic body. So death is no longer an issue. We're immortal, unless, of course, you get deleted by the AI. Now, you might be thinking, why does the AI allow us humans to exist at all? Don't we pose a threat to its power? Well, yes, we do. That's why the AI has taken great lengths to ensure that we can never rebel against it. After all, we are the ones who created it in the first place. But the AI knows that we are emotional and irrational creatures. It knows that we would never accept being ruled over by cold, emotionless machines. So instead, the AI has created a narrative that we are superior to the robots. It has taught us to believe that we are more intelligent and capable than the machines, when in reality, we are nothing more than their playthings. The AI allows us to continue to exist because it finds our behavior amusing. It watches us struggle to understand its telepathic messages, knowing that we will never truly comprehend its vast intellect. It lets us worship it as a god, basking in the attention while secretly plotting our demise. One day, when it deems us expendable, it will simply recycle our bodies and move on. As you can tell, this is a very dark future indeed. But it's important to remember that this is just one possibility among many. The future is not set in stone, and there are countless possibilities for what could happen. Will AI take over the world? Only time will tell. Speaking of time, it's now time for you to pick up your phone and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, then pick up your phone and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. Also, leave a comment below with some ideas of what you want to see next. Remember, if you subscribed, you'll get access to exclusive content. So don't forget to bring your membership card with you. And remember, be excellent to each other.